The reason that Trump's trade war against India matters to me, as a Sikh American journalist who's banned in India for my reporting, is summed up in this one quote.
India, you're the biggest democracy in the world, okay? Act like one. Side with the democracies. You're getting in bed with the authoritarians.
That was Trump's top trade advisor, Peter Navarro, on an interview in Bloomberg earlier this week. He was justifying the new 50% tariffs that makes trade between India and the US basically impossible, as punishment for buying Russian oil. These tariffs are so steep that they'll wipe out any of the gains that India made when it started to buy cheap Russian crude at the beginning of the Ukraine war. And it's a conflict that the Trump administration is now calling Modi's war. But instead of folding, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is doubling down. He's refused to stop buying Russian oil and is heading to China this weekend so he can meet with Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping, and other heads of states of autocratic regimes like Iran to hash out new cooperation agreements. So why does this matter to the Sikh diaspora, especially in this moment? Well, California, which is home to the biggest Sikh population in the United States, is about to vote on SB 509. A bill that would address transnational repression, or the idea that foreign governments come to the United States to harass, threaten, silence, and intimidate dissidents in this country. Now, this bill is supposed to protect all Americans, but it's particularly relevant to diasporas from countries like Iran, Russia, China, and increasingly India, especially after 2023, when it was discovered that India was trying to assassinate a Sikh American dissident in New York and had made threats against many others in California. And much of the pushback against this bill is coming from Indian Hindu diaspora groups, who have often been lockstep with Modi's Hindu nationalist agenda. They say that SB 509 unfairly equates India, which is technically the world's largest democracy, with other authoritarian regimes like Iran, Russia, and China. But here's the thing. Those are the exact countries that Modi is heading to China this weekend to sign new collaboration deals with. Look, I'm under no illusion that Trump or his top advisors are putting human rights, the freedom of speech, and dissent at the front of their foreign policy agenda. But if even one of the most illiberal American regimes in recent history can come out and plainly say that Modi's India clearly prefers authoritarianism, then it shouldn't be a problem for Democrats in California to do the same and protect their own citizens from hostile foreign governments.